functioning, and that we are certified internationally to do diagnostic work and be able to provide results that are of standard and can be relied upon. The area of extension services to farmers is an area that we need to rejig. We need to make sure that we are able to reach our farmers, our outreach. It's very important for us that whatever we do, our farmers are in the know. Our vaccines are easily accessible, that they are able to get them at a point. What we say is that we must try to bridge the last mile. That is from manufacturing our vaccine to getting it into the animal in the form that it will provoke immunity and protection. And that means from when we produce to when we vaccinate an animal, we maintain a cold chain. We make sure that the people that are carrying our vaccines understand what they need to do with it, and that when they go to vaccinate animals, that they do it in the correct way, that the animal is protected. So we need to be able to protect the national herd by ensuring that our vaccines are enough, are of the highest quality, and that they are available, freely available all around the country, that people do not have to suffer to get our vaccines. NVRI is working on several projects. One of them is to resuscitate vaccine production, like I said. Just last week, we have had some support from TED Fund. TED Fund is supporting us with over ₦1 billion for us to be able to change some of our machines and upgrade our facility. So that is very key for us. We have several partners that we are working with. One of them is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They're also supporting us with bridging this last mile and training of auxiliary staff and community animal health workers that can go into the community and provide auxiliary animal health services to their communities. That is very key for us. Another project that we are working on, ensuring, like I said, that our laboratories are all certified. We have a few laboratories that are already certified. We are a regional laboratory. We are recognized by the Food and Agriculture Organization as a regional laboratory for the control of avian influenza and other transboundary animal diseases. But we need to keep moving. We need to make sure that all our facilities and all our activities are certified, and that our labs are fit for purpose, and that all our activities are of international standard and okay to go. The agencies, like I said, the World Organization for Animal Health, we work with them. We work with the Food and Agriculture Organization. We work with the International Community of the Red Cross. We are working with the EU. We have several projects going on in the communities with the EU. We are working with the AU and ECOWAS. We also work with the USAID and the Canadian government. All these are partners that have supported us either with research, the diagnostic services, or support with vaccine production and the biosafety level 3 laboratory that we have involved. Corporate social responsibility. We have about 30 adopted villages and schools because we believe that we have to work in the community. We also have to catch them young. So we have projects in a lot of secondary schools around the institute, some of them within Plateau State, others are outside of Plateau State. We have supported, like I said, the effort with control of COVID by being a testing laboratory. We have also produced large quantities of hand sanitizers that we have distributed around the communities. We have distributed face masks. We have had a lot of interviews and going outreaches into the community to mobilize and to make people understand that COVID is not a story, and we need to protect ourselves. We also, because we produce vaccines, we help in vaccination in the community. Small ruminants, dogs, we do anti-rabies vaccination every year. We do vaccination for people who have sheep and goats. We go into the community. The communities, the adopted villages, have opened themselves up to us, so we're able to test a lot of our vaccines in the population. So our social corporate responsibility is quite solid, and we will continue to support our communities wherever we are required to do so. Concerning COVID-19, there is a resurgence of COVID, particularly the Delta variant, because we don't see people dying on the streets. We think that COVID has gone. COVID has not gone. We would like to advise that we are more vigilant. Wear our face masks. Make sure that we wash our hands under running water with soap or use hand sanitizers. I'm not currently wearing my mask because of this interview, but I always make sure that I wear my face mask. And we try to avoid large crowds. If we do not have to go into large crowds, the advice is that we stay at home so that we can help to control this disease. For those who have not been vaccinated and have the opportunity, we would like to advise that they also get the vaccination. The structure of the board of NVRI is we have a board that is appointed by government, and then in the institute we have an internal management committee which is made up of all directors and departmental heads, and then we have divisions, and it goes down to units where the work is done. So that's the structure of the governance structure of the institution. But like I said, the institute is a parastatal of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture. The Veterinary Council of Nigeria is the regulator of the practice of veterinary medicine in Nigeria. The National Veterinary Research Institute is a national laboratory with the mandates, as I have already mentioned. But we have a collaboration because the profession is the same. And as the Chief Executive of NVRI, I'm also on the board of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria. The Nigerian Veterinary Medical Association is a non-governmental collection of professional veterinarians who have chosen to come together to set up this association in furtherance of the practice of veterinary medicine and in protection of veterinary professionals in the country. Part of our strategic plan is to build capacity. We need to continue to train and retrain our staff in the specialized areas, whether it is disease surveillance and control, whether it is vaccine production or provision of extension services. We have a plan in place to ensure that our staff are properly trained to do the work that they do, because it is very important for us that we discharge our mandate to the best standards. As the Executive Director of the National Veterinary Research Institute, VOM, I, Dr. Maryam Mohammed, would like to solicit the support of all Nigerians for the President and Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, in his fight against corruption, and also in this fight against COVID. We must join hands. We must support our government. We must move our country forward. We must ensure that we fight corruption along with this government in order that we leave a legacy and a nation worth saving.